What is up, guys? Del Boy here. Not sure about you guys, but I'm very excited for this fight. Danny Jacobs versus Sergiy Derevyanchenko has been announced for the 27th of October, and it is going to go down at Madison Square Garden in New York. This fight is going to be for the vacant IBF middleweight title. I really like this fight. I feel it's a fight between two genuine top 10 middleweight contenders. I'm genuinely a fan of both guys. I like the way both of these guys fight. And stylistically, I think it's a really good clash of styles. To me, Danny Jacobs, he's kind of an all-rounder. He does everything fairly well, but I think he excels when he's fighting on the back foot, when he's using his jab, when he's looking for that long right hand behind it, and when he's countering. I think Danny Jacobs is a mover / counter puncher by nature, and I think that's his best style. And to go with that, obviously, he carries really good power. He can obviously do other things. He can fight on the inside. He can work the body. He can throw combinations. He's not one-dimensional. He can fight in other ways. But I just feel his best game plan, his best style of fighting is when he actually uses the jab, he uses his feet, and he tries to create counterpunch opportunities. I really feel he's best on the back foot. When he exchanges with people, you know, he takes punches, he can be outboxed when he sits in the pocket. We saw that against Sergiy in his last fight. I felt when he exchanged with Sergiy, when he was flat-footed, he was actually getting outboxed in stages. Although that was a very good fight and a thoroughly enjoyable fight, I felt that Danny Jacobs, at times, really did utilise the wrong tactics. We saw that against Dmitry Pirog as well. He was far too open, far too aggressive in that fight, exchanging way too often, and he got caught and got knocked out. Even in the Golovkin fight, where most people said he got his game plan right, he got his game plan right to a large extent, but when he had to step it up, he didn't do it. So I feel Danny Jacobs, although he's a very good fighter, although he's naturally talented, he's got a lot of attributes: power, hand speed, size. He's got everything, but I don't think his decision making all the time is the best. And tactically, I think he's a little bit naive at times also. But he has a lot going for him still. As for Derevyanchenko, obviously, as we all know, very good amateur, coming out of the Ukrainian amateur system, really good fighter. To me, Derevyanchenko is by far at his best when he's on the front foot or in the pocket. In the pocket, some of his combination punching is a sight to behold. Love his body work, changing levels with his shots, good combinations on the inside. He's also very good at creating his own angles on the inside with his head, head control. Excellent at that. And also on the inside, he does get hit, but he's very good at minimising the damage he takes on the inside by rolling with shots and positioning himself in a place where he's hard to hit clean. On the inside, I feel that Derevyanchenko is a very good fighter. And also on the front foot, he's got pretty good ability to cut the ring off. His feet are not slow. He's a good front foot fighter also. On the outside, I think he could struggle with a guy who moves and who's long and who's got power, like a Danny Jacobs. But it's whether Danny Jacobs actually employs the right game plan. So I do feel when you consider both guys and their best attributes, I feel it is a clash of styles. And it's going to be interesting to see whose style comes out on top. Danny Jacobs is obviously the more experienced pro. He's fought guys like Dmitry Pirog, Gennady Golovkin, Peter Quillin, all of which are better than the competition Derevyanchenko has fought in the pro ranks so far. Even guys like Sergiy and EJ Smith are better than anybody Derevyanchenko has fought so far. Experience in the pro ranks goes to Danny Jacobs. Derevyanchenko, he's only really fought Tureano Johnson and Sam Solomon. Sam Solomon was way past his best, although Derevyanchenko did do a really good job on him. And Tureano Johnson has always been like a fringe contender. He's an okay fighter, but nothing special. So Derevyanchenko, although I'm a massive fan, although I love his style of fighting, he is still unproven at the highest level in the pro ranks. So it is still kind of hard to say how good he is. So there's always that level of intrigue as well to see how this guy steps up. Danny Jacobs, win, lose or draw, apart from the Pirog fight, I really feel he acquits himself well at world level. We know that Danny Jacobs, although he's not the best in the world at middleweight, he's certainly a top 5 fighter, and I think most people would agree with that. You know, he's proven to a certain extent. So I do feel this is quite a big step up for Sergiy Derevyanchenko, but one he can definitely win. I think he does have the attributes to pull off a win here. If Danny Jacobs picks the wrong game plan, he can certainly win. Really good fight, man. Really good fight. It's going to be on HBO in America. Obviously, Eddie Hearn looks after Danny Jacobs, so you'd assume this fight is going to be on Sky in the UK. I'm actually really looking forward to this one. I think this type of fight is for the hardcore fight fan. Neither guy has a massive fan base. Danny Jacobs is popular in Brooklyn, but other than that, not really a popular fighter. And Derevyanchenko is kind of in the Who Needs Him club, you know, dangerous fighter, but hasn't really got a name so far. Really good fight. I think it's well matched. I think stylistically, like I said, should gel really well. I honestly am really excited for this fight. Looking forward to it. What do you guys think about this one? Who have you got winning? I'm going to do my prediction video much nearer the time. I need time to really look at both guys and make my decision. What do you guys think? Peace.